RealToon, there's some real money in the room.
So, you grow up in O Block, and at some point, Von starts rapping, right? Because it started with Keith, and Dirk, right? Dirk was rapping too, but he wasn't popping.
Dirk was rapping, but Dirk ain't from O Block though.
Right, you keep saying that, right? Very interesting.
Yeah, he ain't from O Block though.
Right.
It was Keith, me, and Top.
Both Top.
Both Top.
Right.
Then you had like Ron Taylor, Gooch. Who else?
Is that why you call yourself like the Prince of Drill? Because
I was one of the
you was one of the first ones doing it?
Sure.
Right.
And I'm from Woodline, where drill started at.
What you mean?
Woodline, the community.
That's where drill started?
Yeah, that's the birth for drill.
So it didn't start with Chief Keef?
Keith just made it sprout.
Right.
It started in Drill City with Pac-Man.
Right.
Yeah, like, then you had like Rock Creek, no? Tonka and Ruger. But that's after Pac-Man. You had Pac-Man, you had Wu, you had Louie. That's still like T.Y.M.B. and Rock Creek.
Right.
That's what drill started at in Drill City.
Right. So after Keith kind of blows up and the war starts, like what changes for y'all?
What changes for us?
Yeah.
The spot, like people fishing for our life. They digging into our life. That's what changed. It was people like, who was this? Who was that? What he do? What he do? It was just the spotlight from the internet.
Did it make it worse or was it better for y'all?
And I feel like it's both. Because without it, you wouldn't know who, it wouldn't be none of us.
Right.
But then, without it, a lot of niggas probably wouldn't died either.
Why you think that?
Because the internet messy as shit. That's why I think the internet ain't do nothing but make this shit worse. That's everywhere though. We fucked the world up because of the internet.
Right, Prince of Drill in the building. So, okay. How did you like Von and Dirk link up on some rap stuff?
See, when Von was in jail when he was in jail for the murder the first time, he was calling me and shit like, man, I'm finna rap. But I was already with Dirk. I was I got with Dirk. Let me explain. I got with Dirk because of Newski. Newski got the scrap. That's his cousin. Me and Newski was cool and shit. And J Money too. J Money was trying to get me and Dirk to get together and shit. Cause J Money was close to Dirk. Then J Money, he had got killed. So me and Newski was already politicking and shit. And he was like, man, come to the studio and shit. I went. It was me, him, and Dirk, and Bands, DJ Bands. That's when I've been knowing about Dirk though. I was been seeing him come to the hood to our parties and shit. But I ain't never was, bro, I met bro through Newski.
Right. And then y'all lock in?
Yeah, then we locked in.
And this is before him and Von are locked in?
Yeah, this before he knew of us, but we wasn't like close. Like how you keep saying, we weren't close. Only people we was probably close to like that was like Reese, cause Reese from both.
Type.
Yeah.
So, why were you and Von so close? Like, why is Von calling you while he's in jail?
Cause I told you, we were around the same age. We was outside. We were around the same age. He only like 1 year older than me.
Right.
So you know when you coming up, you got this your crowd.
Okay.
Then you got that crowd. They older than y'all. Then you got the ones that's younger than you.
Right.
We was in the same.
And I asked, not even on no messy stuff, but you know, I saw the Young interview and he was like, you weren't really the outside type. You kind of humble. You know what I mean?
He wouldn't know that because he wasn't in there.
Right.
He was saying when me and him was cool, I wasn't outside.
Right.
Like over there. I ain't never been outside with him. Only time we went outside, we went to like downtown. Shit like that.
Right.
But we ain't never been outside with each other, so he'll never know that.
Right.
But what the fuck you say?
You was talking about Vaughn.
You said how Vaughn started rapping. He was calling me and shit. You know, I was already rapping. Me and Top, we was like, bro was rapping, but me and Top, you know, cause Keith wasn't there.
He had kind of made it.
Yeah, he kind of made it. So me and Top, we was going. So bro was calling from jail like, ooh, yeah. He, man, I'm finna rap. And now he was like, man, he'll be saying he ain't finna rap. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Then he was like, I'm finna rap. Then I'll be the one like, man, go ahead. You got a story, broski. Then he came home. He like, nah, I'm finna rap. And he really did that shit. He was sending me all the songs. He like, man, how this shit sound? I ain't gonna lie, some of that shit was weak. But look though, when he started going like, cause after he was rapping though, he was around like Dirt. When he went out there again, it was like right before the Crazy story. He went out there. He went to the A. He sent me the song. I said, damn, that's the one on Phone Grave. Then that bitch was really the one.
Right. That's the first one I heard. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was living in Dallas.
Nah, but he had shit before that. He had like Problem. Man, he had a lot of shit before that. I ain't gonna lie, he had a lot of shit. That shit don't sound the same.
Mm.
He really was taking his time till he found that shit.
Right.
But that shit wasn't quick though. It was quick, but that shit was quick because he took out quick. But he was really like working on that shit, like studying that shit.
Right. So when he ended up getting signed by Dirk or however it went, you know, he came back to the O and gave out chains. Were you one of the ones who got the chains? I see you got the O Block.
Yeah, I was one of the ones that got a chain.
Yeah. Like how'd you get the chain?
Really, me and Top, we was out there with him when the chains got finished. So we was like the first ones to get our shit. Type shit.
What was it about Vaughn making him do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was he just that real? Like, you know, everybody says.
Yeah, he was just like, he the type, you know, like back in the days, right? Where you can go look, you can go look at like gangster movies, right? You really don't know who got the most money because everybody looked the same. And he was just like one of them type, like, he ain't wanna look like, he ain't wanna be like, he fresh as shit, and then everybody else ain't fresh as shit. He ain't wanna be like, man, I got a chain, but everybody else don't got a chain. He felt like, nah, we all need this shit. It's just a type person, bro, with us.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.